Many people are in this trap of borrowed fear because most of the things that you always fear are the things that you heard people say. Not that you experience it, but you heard people say. So why do you fall into that trap? For the fact that they face the thing, that does not mean that that thing will same happen to you. People always live in borrowed fear. Borrowed fear is when you listen to somebody and then that person now tell you something and you now begin to fear. That's a borrowed fear. Initially, you don't have the fear, but just because you heard somebody saying it and you now begin to. So, what if that person is lying? What if what the person is saying is not true? So, you see, you have denied yourself of the things that you're going to get just because of borrowed fear. So, break out of the trap. You don't have to fear. Face your own, face the trouble. You don't have to fear. You don't have to fear the things. So now, the reason why so many people fall into this trap is that they fear failure. Just because you heard somebody says that he start business and he fail, who told you that you too you're going to be failure in that? And even if you fail, that means now you know what is not working. So fear of failure will make you to be in the trap of borrowed fear, or maybe in a certain area, business don't used to work. Do your own, try your own luck, come out with another strategy, come out with another idea that you're going to use. Because the people that use that fail, maybe they don't have the knowledge that you have, but now you have the knowledge, then why not try it? So you see, many people are just in that trap of borrowed fear. They fear failures. So you don't have to fear failure. And people always fear judgment. Yeah, thinking that people will judge you. Everybody is minding his own business. Nobody's even looking at you. So you're the one that is thinking maybe people are looking at you. People are not even looking at you. Everybody is facing his own trouble. So you don't have to start thinking of judgment that people will judge you, people will say this. No, beside nobody even cares about you. So you have to work for yourself. You have to do your thing without having this fear of judgment. And you see, listening to bad advice, there are some people that their word are evil, their word are just dangerous. So once you begin to listen to their advice, you begin to fall into the trap of borrowed fear. They will install fear into you. You that you don't used to fear things now, they will install fear into you. Just because you go to school and you saw somebody crying that he failed, that does not mean that you too you failed. Just because that people are failing in your course, that does not mean that you too you fail in your course. There are people that are succeeding also. So then why did you ignore the success and you're always thinking about the failure? So you have to break out of it. Break out of it. You have to break out of it. Don't fear any failure. Don't fear any judgment from people. The only person that is going to judge you is God. You see, following trend is what is making people to fall into another trap, because they will begin to think, okay, let me just do so that people will know that me too I am happening somebody. You don't have to follow trends for you to be relevant. So following trends is just you seeking for validity, of which it is wrong. So all of those things are just like borrowed fear. And you see, when you start to ignore your focus, you will begin to, and once you begin to have this fear, you will now begin to ignore your focus. You will now begin to fall into all those traps. So one, you don't have to listen to negative people. You don't have to fear failures. You don't have to fear judgment. And you don't have to follow trend for it to be relevant. So you always have to be focused. Yeah. Because fear is normal. But you falling into someone's fear is bad and is a trap. So what if that person is trying to make you fear so that you will now do the work that you want to do? So you see. So if you want more tips like this, follow me for more.